So my name is D. Elliot. I'm a Forex trader. I trade mostly gold, EURUSD, and BTC. So I created this channel mostly to bring you updates on what to expect in the market in the coming week. So basically, it's more like a market review, although in consequent time I'll be bringing in more values like teachings on how you can make money from the market yourself. But basically, for now, this is just like a video for those that know what they are doing currently in the market and can currently navigate themselves through the market actually. So that's it. So I'm here today, although today I'll be touching on GBPJPY too because it likes most of some of the like maybe majority of traders they love trading that pair based on its volatility. It's more volatile, yes. If you know GBPJPY, you know GBPJPY is volatile compared to most forex pairs except from gold. So if you are new to this channel, please do it to subscribe and hit the like button, turn on notifications so that when I drop videos like this, you can be the first to see it. So, and I'll be doing something big. The first 100 subscribers to this channel, I'll towards the end of this year or maybe early next year, I'll be hosting a class for the first 100 subscribers to subscribe to this channel. So I'll be noting the first 100 subscribers down, and towards the end of this year or early next year, we can do something big. So let's get on it. So I'll be starting with gold. So here's the weekly time frame. So what do we see here? We see gold reacting from an FVG, which of course you know FVG is more like a continuation for for price. And before I forget, I trade mostly FVGs. More like FVG is the only thing I trade. So I just wanted to note that. But let's get on where we are here. So this low is currently the target of gold right now. The possibility of gold clearing this low before any other movement upward is, let's say, 95% out of 100. Although because I'm putting the figure that way because you know if you are a trader and you have a little or a prior experience in the market, you understand that nothing is certain in the forex market. As long as you are a trader, there's nothing that is 100% certain because the market can do whatever it wants, whenever it wants, anytime. So you just have to be prepared for anything that is coming because the market will not tell you what it wants to do. So that's just it. But for now, the chances of good clearing this low before any other upward movement is very high. Very high. Although we might see a clear to this low also, but for now let's just stick to this low, right? Let's stick to this low because if you are going further, it might breed more confusion to you, expecting too much and maybe miss out on actual movement in the market. So let's move on. Moving on to the daily time frame. What do we see here? Nothing much actually, but We can see what gold did here. We took out this low, which is more like a break of structure in the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, sorry. So this is also an order block. If you know what order block means, this is also another block we can trade from. Although the chances of gold getting there is more like this, let's just say 60-40, because unless we see something like an FVG at the open of next week market, next week trading. Although I'm expecting an FVG, right? I'm expecting an FVG, but for now I think there's nothing clear to trade here on gold actually. But I know some persons, trade have their different strategy that they use. So, but for now, I'm talking about myself, what I do, what I trade. So, this is just to help you understand what gold will do or what the market will do in the coming week. So, let's just move on. So, here it is. We can see here that we have an FVG here. This is an FVG. This is also an FVG. Let me map it out. This is also an FVG. At the open of market next week, we see an FVG here, and there is a possibility, high possibility, that gold could come here, will do something like this, and then clear this out, right? Clear that out. Maybe by Monday, yes, this is the possible move for Monday, Tuesday, until let's go back to the daily time frame, until we like maybe get an FVG. To get an FVG here on the daily time frame, then okay, yes, we will say okay, yes, right? There will be another upward movement into that FVG for an actual continuation on gold. So right now on gold, actually, there's no much analysis here on gold, but what you should be looking at on gold is just what is here right now. Just what is here right now. At the open of Monday, this is an FVG you should look out for. If you are trading other blocks, breaker blocks, whatever you're trading, just look out for this FVG, because a reaction from this FVG will definitely take gold down. Definitely. Until we create an FVG on the daily time frame. Please take note of that. And also, don't forget, this is a break of structure. This is a break of structure, right? This is a break of structure. And if you understand liquidity very well, liquidity will tell you this this movement right here is just into the FVG and a continuation downward. And after the creation of any FVG on the daily time frame, you can expect another movement upward to clear out this liquidity for gold to come here and then continue downward, right? So that will be all for now. I won't be going into the lower time frame so as not to get you confused or anything. Although you should still anticipate that this is an FVG, because anything is, like I said before, anything is possible in the market, right? Anything is possible in the market. So let's move on. Moving on to Euro USD. Euro USD, what do we have? Back to the daily time frame, please. One thing I should note, right? One thing I should note is whenever you open your chart in the morning for trading, whatever you are doing at all, as long as you are a trader, when you want to trade, when you want to make your analysis, make sure you check the higher time frame first. First things first, check the higher time frame first. It can be the daily time frame, it can be the weekly time frame, it can be the monthly time frame. Whatever trader you, whatever type of trader you are, a swing trader, a day trader, you hold positions, please make sure you check on the higher time frame first before you make any analysis, so that you don't get caught up on traps or anything. You know what you're anticipating, you know what you are expecting in the market. You are not expecting any surprises. If there's any FVG in the daily time frame, you are aware. If there's any other block, you are aware. That's the one reason why you should always check the higher time frame before you make any analysis on your lower time frame, right? So yeah, let's move on. So here on the daily time frame, nothing much here actually. So although we still have this other block here, just like we saw on gold, right? Just like we saw on gold, this is another block. But for us to see a little more, we go down to the 4 hour time frame. So this right here, this is an FVG, right? You can see it right here. This is an FVG, just like gold. But the possibility of the market coming here on Monday is most likely not possible, right? It's most likely not possible. So what you want to be expecting on Monday is the scenario of price coming here, also just same as gold, coming into this FVG, this current FVG here, right? We expect price to do something like this, and then go down. Also, like I said, take note of your liquidity, because inside the next week there will definitely be a daily FVG, right? The daily time frame must definitely create an FVG, unless we just open on Monday and then just slam down, which is most likely not possible, right? Because we can see this massive move, this NFP, actually this NFP caused this move right here. So after every massive move, we always expect the market to have a retracement. No, it might not be deep, but at least the market must have a retracement before any move downward or upward, whatever direction the market is heading on. So in the 4 hour time frame, this is just basically it. So what you want to be looking for is, again, this is just my trading style, right? This is an FVG now. What you want to be looking for, if you are an FVG trader, you just want to expect a reaction from this 4 hour FVG, this current 4 hour FVG here, and then you move on to your lower time frame, maybe your 1 hour, your 2 hours, though 2 hours will be too high for you to trade, and a lower time frame FVG, maybe your 1 hour, your 30 minutes, 45 minutes time frame, your 15 minutes time frame, but don't go lower than 15 minutes time frame, unless you are making the 1 hour your top priority higher time frame analysis, right? Then you can only say, okay, let me trade from the 15 minutes time frame, because if you are looking at the 4 hour time frame, you spotted an FVG in the 4 hour time frame, and then you go on to the 5 minutes time frame and say, okay, let me look for an FVG to continue price down. It's more like you are shooting yourself, right? You just want to hurt yourself, because you will definitely